Good morning. The March 27, 2019 Board of Estimate meeting is now called to order. In the interest of promoting the order and efficiencies of these hearings, persons who are disruptive to the hearing will be asked to leave the hearing room. Meetings of the Board of Estimate are open to the public for the duration of the meeting. The hearing room must be vacated at the conclusion of the meeting. Failure to comply may result in the charge of trespassing. Madam Deputy Controller, are there any corrections, additions, or deferrals on the agenda?
Good morning. For today's agenda, the board did not receive any protests. We have two items that are being deferred, and those are page 53, item number 15, for 1 week, pages 53 to 54, item number 16, for 1 week. In the absence of the Honorable Mayor Pugh, Mr. Peter Hammond will sit and act on her behalf today. I have the following abstentions to report. There are no abstentions for the Honorable Mayor Pugh. The Honorable President Young will abstain on page 7. The Honorable Comptroller Pratt will abstain on page 8 and pages 72 to 73, items number 2 and 3. The board will receive this morning the presentation on the preliminary budget recommendations for fiscal year 2020 from the Department of Finance, and that appears on page 1 of today's agenda. Mr. President and members of the board, those are the deferrals as well as the abstentions that have been reported thus far today. Thank you.
Thank you. I would entertain a motion to approve all of the items contained on the routine agenda.
I so move, Mr. President.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. The motion carried. The first item on the non-routine agenda is BBMR will present the fiscal year 2020 preliminary budget.
Good morning, Mr. President, Madam Comptroller, members of the board. My name is Bob Senneman. I'm here today to present the Board of Estimates with the Department of Finance's fiscal 2020 preliminary budget plan. So first, just a quick overview on the numbers. The recommended budget for this year is $3.5 billion. That's a 1.4% increase versus last year's budget. It includes $2.9 billion for operating expenses and $634 million for capital investment. Just for context, the city's fiscal situation has improved considerably since the Great Recession. On the revenue side, our income tax base has strengthened. We've had 6 straight years now of real property assessment growth, and of course we've been lifted by a long national economic expansion. On the spending side, we have deployed a number of successful cost containment strategies as well, especially on employee healthcare costs and on civilian pension costs especially, which has kept our budget in balance. And so in planning the budget this year, we organized the budget around the mayor's 5 pillars. Her 5 pillars are public safety, education, quality of life, economic development and jobs, and accountability and transparency. So I just wanted to share a couple highlights of what's in the fiscal 20 budget for those items. First, on public safety, in the police department budget, we believe that this budget represents a key step forward in modernizing the department. There is a total of $11.8 million of information technology investments and $5 million to upgrade emergency radio equipment. We're swapping out 62 sworn budgeted positions for 62 civilian positions, and we believe that this will help to improve the quality of administrative work, things like finance, information technology, human resources, while putting sworn officers back to critical policing work that is so much needed. We've also begun implementation of a new patrol schedule, and we expect that schedule will provide more consistent coverage of police officers in our neighborhoods and also reduce our reliance on overtime. On the education side, for city schools, our total investment this year is $375 million of support for the school system. That includes operating support, capital investment, and services that the city provide in and around the schools, such as school health services and crossing guards. The fiscal 20 budget marks the 3rd and final year of a really extraordinary commitment, $99 million above baseline over these 3 years to help bridge the schools through to the Kerwin Commission, which is in process now at the state level. On quality of life, key highlight is that the budget supports HCD's community development framework. So we have an additional $15 million of demolition. We have $5 million for the community catalyst grant program, which supports community-based revitalization efforts in our neighborhoods. And we also estimate that $15 million will be deposited into the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. This is the first full year of implementation. On economic development and jobs, of course, the big push right now is to keep the Preakness in Baltimore, and to that end, we've added $500,000 to BOPA to support and promote that event this year. And finally, on the accountability and transparency front, we've added $15.7 million of citywide IT investments. That includes $6 million of investment to start an enterprise resource planning project, which ultimately will connect our finance systems, our payroll systems, and our human resources systems. On the tax side, this year we're very proud to announce that we have met a critical milestone in our property tax reduction efforts. So the general property tax rate will stay at $2.248 per $100 of assessed value. But we have continued over the years to expand what we call our targeted homeowner tax credit program. That goes towards residential properties that are owner-occupied. And for those, we've now met our 20 cents by 2020 goal. We've actually reduced the rate by 20 cents down to $2.048 per $100 of assessed value for residential owner-occupied properties. So we've met that key milestone. That tax credit program is now saving the average taxpayer over $300 a year on their tax bill. So those are the key highlights. In closing, I just wanted to talk about the upcoming schedule, what folks should be prepared for. So there will be 2 special sessions of the board. The first one will be on April 9th. That's Taxpayers Night. That's an opportunity for citizens to come and chime in and provide their feedback on the budget. And then the following day, on April 10th, we have our formal Board of Estimates hearing for agency heads, which is an opportunity for the board to ask more detailed questions about the impact of the budget on agency operations. On Wednesday, May 1st, I'll be back here to present the final budget that we'll ask the board to approve, and then the budget gets passed over to the City Council, of course, for oversight and review. For those that are looking for more details on the budget, once the board adjourns today, we will post the full budget publication online on our website, which is bbmr.baltimorecity.gov. And of course, we always encourage folks to read that, and if they have any questions, they can reach out to either myself or our staff at BBMR if there are any questions. That concludes my formal remarks. Happy to take any further questions from the board at this time.
Okay, thank you. There have been no more business before this board. We will recess until bid opening at 12 noon. Thank you. Hey, Bob. Bob.
The Board of Estimates is now in session for the receiving and opening of bids. There are no addenda items. The first bid The first item is B50005693 OEM Parts and Services for Detroit Engines. The total no bid bond is needed. The total bid price is $814,625. The name of the company is Waste Equipment Sales and Service LLC, and the bid price is $814,625.
Thank you.
The second bid is Harbor Truck Sales, trading as Baltimore Freightliner. The total bid price is $715,500. 700.
It's two different? No, this is DW.
I'll repeat that. Harbor Truck Sales, trading as Baltimore Freightliner. Total bid price $715,500. The next item company is MTA, Maryland Transit Administration. The company name is Johnson and Towers Incorporated. Johnson and Towers Incorporated. Total bid price is $753,975.50. $753,975.50.
Okay, these will be referred to the Bureau of Procurement for review.
Go back to number one.
Okay.
The next item is B50005609, fabrication, delivery, and installation of signage. A bid bond is not required. The name of the company is Complete Signs. Total bid price is $168,050. $168,050. $168,050. The next company is Fast Signs Annapolis. Total bid price is $166,702.57. $166,702.57. The company is Hilton Displays, LLC. Total bid price is $119,753. $119,753.
Okay, that's fine. We just read it together, that's all. So we just refer it to,
There's no duplicate.
no, they have no, they didn't add up the total price, which is, it's still saying procurement, really.
Yeah.
It's mathematical.
Yeah, yeah.
Say no bid price, and we just refer it to purchasing, because this is just addition, mathematics, it's like no big deal. So we don't need to give it to them all.
So do you want to make the motion to refer to the law department? Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, it's just math, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's into,
Okay.
always safer to say
No.
I think that's the material thing. So just write it down.
Do you want a calculator?
The last item is Howard Industries with no total bid price, and it will be referred to procurement. There being no further business, this meeting is adjourned.
And just for the record, all four of these bids will be referred to procurement for review.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I delayed in saying that. Alrighty.
Okay, that's it, we done.
Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you.